ask about your long touchdown run. It looked pretty, like, I guess picturesque is the word I'll use. Like, 'cause it just kind of like, you know, you see you get the gap and then it's like weave, and just like the block. It just seems like it's set up perfectly. You just kind of got this lane and you took it. Like, what did you see on that?
Truthfully, like soon as I got the ball, I was automatically like being inside like my second puller. 'Cause it was like a counter play, but I seen how Jacob Booth, one of our offensive linemen, he had like an awesome block on the play, and as soon as I got to the second level, I felt as though like it was good and everything just separated, and I just looked straight up at the jumbotron.
Is that, I guess, like, what's that feeling when like you realize like, oh, I've broken into the open field, I'm going to score a touchdown? You're like, what is that kind of?
It's kind of really, it's like unreal in a way, because this is like this is my second time getting in the end zone like as a running back, you know, just previously playing defensive back and all of that. So like I was talking about with a couple of my teammates, I'm like, dang, this is my first time scoring since like 2019. Like it felt like it's been like forever, almost like it was, you know, brand new to me. But it's like something that's hard to really explain, but very exciting.
And then in the bigger picture, this obviously is a big win for you guys in terms of getting about 500, rivalry win, another home win. Like, just kind of how can this kind of get the ball rolling even more for you guys after, you know, what was a pretty good first month of the season to have to bark into conference play and sign up?
Just like Andrew has said previously, it installs a lot of confidence in, you know, the coaches and the players. You know, a lot of what the coaches preach, like it bleeds into us. So, you know, just seeing that we can get one opponent down and like starting off with San Jose, then bringing it to Wagner, and then bringing it to Eastern is just like a confidence bust that, you know, that we got a lot of fuel for.
Nahree, you're a veteran on this team, and obviously you've been around and been able to see this, you know, this in-state rivalry against Eastern. I just want to know what was going through your head as you saw that clock wind down at the end of the game.
Seeing the clock wind down, it was, in my opinion, it was just like any other game, you know, just being able to stay composed and, you know, not doing anything silly, you know, preaching it to my teammates and even some of the other guys on the sideline, you know, because it's just one job is to win and continue to win.
So I wanted to touch on not doing anything silly. It was a physical game out there against a rival. There was a lot of jawing, a lot of talking out there. How do you keep your head like level, not engage in that, and just keep going to work?
Really, all I can say is, you know, at the end of the play, get a ball to the ref and move on to the next play. That's one of the things that we emphasize in a running back room, and like we install into the team, is not to really worry about the last play, but just to worry about the next play and the now, you know.
Nahree, you know, they drove from their own 7 to the 50 when Blackwell got that interception. You still had the lead at that point, but the way they were driving the ball, and they had scored a touchdown before that, felt like momentum was on their side. And then you guys take over. You know, there's always ebbs and flows in the game and momentum, but that interception, and then you come out, and I think Lavis hit Tommy for a first down right out of on the first play of the fourth quarter. Could you feel the momentum change like that? You can feel that on the field.
Yeah, the momentum, it was definitely, I would say, it was creeping into their hands a tiny bit, you know, but seeing Blackwell make that interception, which he does a lot in practice, it was almost like, should you practice it's going to happen. And Tommy coming back, making that huge catch for the first down, it's another thing that we practice and emphasizing with the details and the little things. It just felt like second nature once we got the momentum back.
You know, the way you guys ran the ball, and I know Angel did a lot of the damage, but whoever's running the ball, whether it's you or him or whoever, do you feel like in the fourth quarter, with the way that this team runs the ball, that you wear teams down? I mean, that's kind of part of it. You wear teams down. You feel that way that, hey, they're a little tired over there. We can get this, and that's kind of what you did on that last drive.
Yeah.
Is that sort of you get that feeling in the field that you're wearing somebody out with the run game?
Yeah, definitely. Even just from how we condition, like in the summer, and even to bring it back a little bit more in the spring, a lot of our conditioning is, you know, just to keep going. And just to talk about what the running back room a little bit, a lot of our just mentality, when like once we see that, and even the offensive line, we see that, there's nothing that's going to stop us. Like, we're not going to spare nobody when it comes down to that. We're going to finish the game. Like, we want to finish the game with the ball in our hands and just continue to run the ball and win the game.
fun as a running back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Anything else?
Okay.
Thank you.